Imagine waking up one day to discover that your well-earned Social Security payments are in jeopardy and that your future is unclear. Well, we have some amazing news for you today that might completely alter the course of events for millions of Americans. The Social Security 20100 Act is once again being discussed in the breaking news from the Social Security Board of Trustees, includes a huge $7.7 billion in student debt forgiveness, thanks to a new executive order by Biden, and a 2024 benefit boost championed by Congress under the leadership of John B. Larson and firmly backed by President Biden. This video offers important information that could have a big impact on your family, future finances, and future. Keep checking back as we explore the most recent developments on Social Security, the economy, and even some astounding news from the White House. Let's now explore the consequences of these legislative actions on several elements of American culture. With over 70 million Americans reliant on Social Security, the Social Security 2100 Act protects the whole social safety net and addresses retiree financial security. Any changes made to the program will have a significant impact. One of the main points of disagreement is the suggested rise in benefits intended for individuals living in poverty. This clause emphasizes Social Security's humanitarian mission of saving vulnerable people and their families from impoverishment. The $6,000 yearly raise could be the difference between living in poverty and enjoying some sort of financial security for millions of households, in addition to the initiative to raise the income ceiling of $400,000, is a daring move in the direction of resolving the existing issue of income inequality. Social Security is disproportionately funded by higher workers than by those with lower incomes. If this cap is lifted, the program will become more equitable and enduring sustainability. This action is in line with larger initiatives to guarantee that the wealthiest Americans contribute fairly to the funding of essential social programs. However, legislative struggles are not limited to Social Security. The economy as a whole is also seeing substantial changes driven by a variety of factors, including interest rates in relation to public expenditure. Comprehending these dynamics is imperative for individuals and families attempting to maneuver through an escalatingly intricate financial landscape. Interest rates, for example, significantly influence borrowing and saving practices as the Federal Reserve modifies rates to regulate inflation and propel economic expansion. Customers feel the ripple effects in other areas of their financial lives. For example, interest rates can have a big impact on your financial calculations, whether you're thinking about financing a car, buying a home, or saving for retirement. In a similar vein, mortgage rates directly affect the housing market, influencing both home. On the other hand, reduced rates for both purchasers and homeowners can encourage refinancing activity and increase homeowners' pocketbook amounts. An increase in interest rates could reduce the demand for new mortgages, which could slow down the housing market. Knowing these dynamics is essential for everyone involved in the real estate industry. From novice purchasers to experienced investors, trade conflicts, policy decisions, and global trends all have an impact on the overall economic outlook, as do geopolitical developments. The world is changing quickly, and this has significant ramifications for both consumers and businesses. Keeping track of these advancements is crucial for making sensible financial choices. Let's return to the political arena in a more interconnected world, where the future of Social Security and other vital programs is at stake. With the 2024 presidential race approaching, the stakes are higher than ever. Partisan politics closely examine every President Biden is faced with opposing visions for the future of the nation when making legislative and policy decisions. The Social Security 2100 Act is being pushed through in order to fulfill a pledge to preserve and improve essential social programs. The necessity of, since millions of Americans depend on Social Security for their lives, action is crucial. The bill's future depends not only on the political judgment of legislators, but also on the desire of the American people as a whole, as we navigate these uncertain times. Water's one thing is still evident. There is a need for. There has never been a better time for informed, engaged citizenship. Whether it's supporting legislative changes, keeping up with economic trends, or making financial plans, each person has a part to play in determining the course of our society. We fully support President Biden's position, and I must praise him on his dedication. In order to understand why this is so important, let's look at the proposed solution to fund these initiatives. Eliminating the income cap for those making over $400,000 annually. Many high-income earners, especially millionaires and billionaires, get their wealth through capital gains. Profits, dividends from stock investments, avoiding Social Security contributions. This exclusion has a significant negative influence on the program's viability. Bill Gates and other millionaires stopped contributing just last month, exposing a vulnerability in the system. By removing this cap, we can not only extend the life of Social Security, but if it's time to address issues like the government pension offset and windfall elimination provision, WEP, which have disproportionately affected certain groups like teachers and municipal employees for far too long, we can also improve benefits for all members. Raising the cap would result in a tax decrease for the more than 23 million Americans who pay taxes on their Social Security income. At the moment, this is in line with the "you earned it, you retain it" philosophy, which has garnered a lot of traction. Currently, two well-known legislation are gaining pace: the Social Security 2100 Act and the You Keep What You Earned. These legislative initiatives, led by Bill, seek to protect Social Security while simultaneously giving suffering Americans significant assistance, realizing that Social Security income directly benefits individuals and families. In the country, it is crucial to remember the significance of involvement of the community. We can have a significant impact and raise our voices by enjoying and sharing material. The continuous initiatives spearheaded by President Biden, together with supporters like Bernie Sanders and more than 300 co-sponsors, highlight a deep dedication to the welfare of the American people. Essentially, what we're seeing is a crucial time with important ramifications for Social Security recipients. By consistently bringing these bills to the forefront, we make sure they get the attention and consideration they deserve. Let's take advantage of this chance for revolutionary change and support programs that put the needs of those who depend on Social Security first. Social Security. Thus, let's keep in mind the strength of group action as we monitor the Social Security 2100 Act and other important legislative proposals. By remaining educated, speaking out, and actively engaging in the democratic process, we can create a better, more equal future for together. All Americans can make sure that Social Security remains the cornerstone of stability for future generations. Over 300 co-sponsors, including Bernie Sanders, have joined forces to bring these bills to the floor once a week, a strategy that guarantees they will receive the attention required to pass. Significant changes to Social Security are on the horizon, offering much-needed support for millions of Americans. What does this all mean for you? These legislative actions will impact your financial future regardless of whether you're approaching retirement. The administration's push, bolstered by extensive reporting and public interest, is crucial. Whether you're just starting out in your profession or are currently reaping the advantages, it's critical as ever to be educated and involved. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for additional updates as we follow these measures through Congress. Your voice matters, so let's make sure it's heard. Social Security is a lifeline for millions of people, not merely a retirement plan, with constant efforts made to improve and safeguard it. Hope is present in the distance. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video with more important developments. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay proactive.